Alright, Shalom, call all y'all about Shem. What's up? In this video right here, I want to go in about the book of Revelation and actually talking about the mark of the beast. Being the RFID chip, I should say. Let me type this in real quick. And this has to be spoken of because a lot of people really don't know about this. I ask a lot of people myself when I be out in public. And I ask people, hey, you know what the mark of the beast is? They say no. Or I just ask them, do you know what the RFID chip is? And they'll say no. Well, that's what the society going at next. That's why they've been talking about a shortage on coins and not using cash because a virus might be on the cash and all that shit. Hey, Esau ain't slick, man. I'm going to let this play and I'm going to pull some precepts.
Around the nation, more and more people are looking to move to a cashless society. That means that fewer people worldwide are actually handling cash, and more are either using credit cards or debit cards, online shopping, or looking to use digital currencies. So joining us to discuss all of that, Boombust co-host and
keep that in mind. Digital currencies. Let's keep that in mind.
Investigative journalist Ben Swan. All right, Ben. So tell us, why are so many people looking to get away from using cash? And what does that decline actually look like?
Yeah, so the initial thought, Manila, is that money is filthy, right? And if you are handling cash, it carries all kinds of germs on it because it passes from person to person. It's rarely, if ever, cleaned at all. And so this is a way of...
You see, and these devils, they the fucking germs. They don't care about no germs for real. They the fucking germs. They don't want to spread everything around the fucking earth. Oil all in the water, chemtrails in the air, fucking fluoride in the water, GMO foods. They the fucking germs. But they trying to push this fucking digital currency shit. Let me pull this video real quick. Talking about some fucking germs. See, Esau like to come with these little words and shit and try to make it seem appeasing. And that's how they're gonna get a lot of people. They're gonna make them feel like it's real convenient. I'm trying to find an actual video for this. They got a bunch of stock videos. I ain't trying to see that right now. I'm gonna pull these up in a minute after I finish playing this. But yeah, they want to make it seem appeasing and convenient and shit. Like, oh, you ain't gotta carry it around no cash no more. Oh, the germs on the money. Man, hey, money been floating around for ages. Now they're gonna talk about germs on the money.
Contracting coronavirus or contracting germs. That's kind of the initial thought about it. But the reality is, I'm not sure that really lines up with what's really going on. What's really happening is this, that since we've seen these lockdowns across the country and really around the world in so many places, what we're really looking at is this simple fact. Fewer and fewer people can go into a grocery store, can go into a barber shop, can go into a nail salon and pay for things with cash. If you're going to buy goods to get into your home, most of that shopping has shifted over to online. So right now, for instance, ATM usage is down 32% since the start of these lockdowns. Well, that's not really surprising because who's going to go to an ATM right now? And then also, according to Visa, about 63% of people are using less cash. But again, that's not surprising because you're not going out very much, and most of the products you're buying through e-commerce.
Well, I mean, that makes some sense. But in all honesty, how likely is it that people are actually contracting COVID from cash money? And I mean, in reality, isn't it just the case that everyone's moving to all things online?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. The chances that you're actually contracting COVID from money is very, very slim. What is happening is a lot of people...
See, that's these devils, man. But why even say that shit, the money got the germs or can have the COVID on it, but then say the likelihood of it is slim. I'm like, come on, man. What is really gearing up to and what this shit going to? This is what it's going to right now. You see, just the same video.
The city of Lund in southern Sweden dates back to medieval times. Over the centuries, it's witnessed plenty of change, but now there's a whole new sort of evolution going on. I'm here to meet some of the thousands of people in the country who are adapting their own bodies, who are inserting microchips under their skin. It means they may never have to
Yeah, what hand is it in?
carry a house key, train ticket, or bank card ever again.
Man, hey, that's what the Book of Revelation talking about. That's what they're trying to do over here, man. It's already companies that already got this shit. Let me let it play some more. You know, ramble on.
This is a microchipping party.
Hey, Esau all with this shit.
Hannah's getting an electronic chip implanted into her hand. She believes one day we'll all be chipped like her.
Hey, and the majority of people will be chipped like her.
So congratulations, Hannah.
Thank you.
You've been chipped.
Yes, I have.
How does it feel?
Feels good. I'm excited to see what I'll be able to do now.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can feel it there. I feel like this is the future. It's the next big thing that's gonna happen. Happy cyborg birthday.
Happy cyborg birthday to you. Congratulations. But is this sci-fi fantasy or practicality? I want to know.
And what they doing with this? Oh, let me go back to that. Let's back up a little bit.
Fantasy or practicality? I want to know why anyone would want to do this. For this teenager, microchips, it seems, are in her DNA.
She's my daughter and I'm the father.
So you're a microchip family?
We will become one now today.
Magnus and his daughter Felicia have come here together tonight because they believe this is the future. You're going to have an upgraded dad.
Yeah.
As they say, it was good being a human, but being a cyborg is better. Didn't feel the thing.
It's a quick, simple procedure with potentially huge significance.
Hey,
So you're officially...
and a huge significance gonna come, but it's gonna be a huge judgment come if you take this fucking chip. So don't take this chip, man. I'm buying to this shit. It look sweet, and what they gonna show on it is gonna look even sweeter when you go open up doors and go buy shit and all this other little dumb junk. You turn your phone on with it, whatever little madness they cook it up.
Part machine, how does it feel?
This is awesome. How cool is that? Good job.
Do you think in a few years' time, in a decade perhaps, we'll all have things like this?
Yes, of course. I really do think.
For around £130, anyone can get a tiny microchip like this inserted just beneath the skin in their hands. I can't help feeling a bit squeamish about it, but maybe I'm just behind the times. It's the morning after, and I'm about to catch up with Felicia and her dad Magnus as they get to grips with their new existence. So when you woke up this morning, was it the first thing that came to your mind? How did you feel?
I felt a little bit strange because now I'm a cyborg and it feels very cool.
The chips in their hands use near-field communication, the same technology that allows you to pay with a contactless credit card.
Oh, shit, what she saying? Let me run that shit back. Because you still have people that be like, oh, the mark of the beast ain't the RFID chip.
Allows you to pay with a contactless credit card. Allows you to pay with a contactless credit card. They can be read by a device like a smartphone.
So here I've stored my business card on my phone with my details, phone number, email address, other stuff, blood group even.
So what's the benefit of that?
When I get customers or suppliers at work, they ask for my business card. And I say, scan me.
Aren't there risks involved in that as well? Couldn't somebody pass you by and take all that
Scan me.
information?
Yes, it is in theory possible, but you have to be really, really close. But the main thing I think is that I choose myself what I want to store on this chip.
The people I've met so far don't seem to have any concerns about blurring the lines between man and machine. Hannes has made it his mission to convince more of us to get microchipped.
Hey, that's Esau for your ass. Wait, let me go and read this scripture real quick. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he had a mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." And that mark is talking about this mark that they put in people's hand. There's people already got it right now. You can walk around with this shit. It just ain't been made mandatory. That's why they've been trying to make other little stuff mandatory, so it'll be easier for them to push this. Let me see what else. That's the scripture I'm going to get into real quick. I'm going to start making 16 and read down. It's in the book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads." Let me put my phone on the charger real quick. See what better again. Yeah, that, hey, and the guy Elon Musk, he got the fucking, what's the name of that shit? It's something that they put in the Neuralink, that's what it's called. Got the shit that go in your damn brain. Go right in your forehead. That's what they pushing, man. Cause they used to have people playing, talking about the book of Revelation, ain't talking about RFID chip or none of that, man. Alright, you keep fucking playing. You take that if you want.
What's known as a biohacker, someone who wants to improve their body with technology. What's wrong with just having contactless payment cards? We've all got phones. We've all got a set of keys. What's the point?
The point is to reduce the hassle of exactly these things.
Isn't that just the ultimate laziness?
No, it's convenience. And convenience is a pretty powerful force. I mean, in the morning, every morning, when you stand there, going out your front door, you check your purse or your pockets. Okay, do I have my wallet?
Hey, and they make it sound good, too. It's convenient. You ain't got to check for your wallet, your phone, and none of that shit. It's already in your damn hand. That's how they gonna push this shit. No, hold on, let me see.
Wallet, my charger, my keys, my phone, all my stuff. What if you could reduce that by half? It would declutter your life.
Hannes has helped develop several microchips. He wants us all to hack our biology. Microchipping is, he says, just the start.
I want us humans to open up and improve our sensory universe, our cognitive functions, and improve all different dimensions of being human. And there is so much we can do.
You want to make us bionic?
Indeed. I want to merge humans with technology, and I think it will be awesome.
I want to understand why it's people in Sweden who are enthusiastically embracing this idea, when many others might be sceptical. This is a nation of early adopters. Sweden's set to become the world's first cashless society, and the economy here is driven by digital innovation. This national rail company has taken microchipping on board, with 2,500 passengers signing up to use their chip instead of a paper ticket. I've come to the capital, Stockholm, the epicenter of this tech revolution. At this shared office, hundreds of the workers have been microchipped, so no need for a security pass to get in. Per has had his chip for 3 years.
So I take my chip and open the
the door. It means he can buy a drink without cash or a card.
But the RFID chip ain't a mark of the beast. Yeah, all right. But I'm going to finish this off. I ain't want to make this too much longer. It's in the book of Revelation, chapter 15, verse 2. And it says, go all the way down to the actual version. It says, and I saw as it was a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten a victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark. And that's what you should be aiming for. When this stuff take place, it's getting the victory over this, and the victory is by not taking it, by dealing with that adversity. Hey, you're going to face adversity, man. When they make this damn society cashless, and I know this video is over in Sweden, but there's places over in the U.S. You got companies over here with jobs out there, like in Idaho and Wyoming and all that stuff, even out in California. They got it already. They just ain't made it mandatory, but it's coming now, sooner than you realize. That says, and then they had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on a sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh. And hey, and that vision gonna look something similar to this. Let me see.